Sound speed.
And sleep. Good. And action.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Is my hair okay?
Yeah, it's white. Let me just fix this little hair right there.
It's in my mouth now.
There. Sorry. There you go. Now you're good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm going to have a couple questions for you today.
Fire away.
Okay. So my first question for you is, how did you get started into acting?
In acting?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I saw this movie when I was younger, and it was called Sybil, and Sally Field was in this movie, and she was so intense and real. And I remember the scene where she was going between personalities, like back and forth. She was an old woman, she was a little girl, she was somebody who was completely violent and angry and within 5 minutes, and it was the most beautiful, incredible thing I had ever seen in my life, and it touched me. And it turns out that the real person who was Sybil turned out to be a fake case, but Sally Field did a pretty amazing job.
Well, she's great.
Yeah, she's incredible, and she's when I was about 6 or 7, and I'm like, I want to do that, because it wasn't fake. It was like that was real. That was real, and that's the thing with film and theater is what's happening right now is it's real.
Okay. And where are you originally from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, and I fought very hard against the accent. When I get angry, it comes out. So when I'm yelling at somebody, I'll be like, "What are you doing?" And then, damn it! And it makes me sound really stupid, but.
You're here in New York now, and everybody has all different
now I
type
say
of
coffee.
accents. Oh, now you say
now
coffee.
I say coffee. You guys want some coffee? It's awesome.
So why did you move to New York?
Well, I was going back and forth between New York and LA, and I felt that New York had a lot of artists, and that's of course LA has artists too, but I felt that maybe New York might be better for me because of how diverse it is. My first project here was actually a political art performance piece with a girl that I was randomly thrown in with as a roommate, and she's still a good friend of mine. This was 4 years ago, and that would not have happened, I feel, if I had moved to LA. And it's just all the signs pointed to New York, and I moved here with $4 in my pocket after I put down the deposit and got scammed out of a lot of money from another apartment. And I had no money left, and I had this really long red curly hair. I was covered in piercings and I had a nose ring and covered in my ears, and I'm walking around and I was 22, so I was walking around in these tiny little mini skirts and tights and big boots and my nails all crazy, and I'm walking around and my eyes are this big, and I haven't eaten in days, and I'm washing my socks in the bathtub, and it was the best 2 weeks of my life. And it was great.
Probably made you stronger too.
It did make me stronger. It made me struggle, and it was great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who are your favorite actors?
Gillian Anderson. She's a genius. I was a huge X-Files fan growing up, and I was never really into the whole aliens thing. I've always loved horror movies, but I was never into the government conspiracy. And I just turned on the TV one day, and I'm watching her. I'm like, who is this woman? Because how the camera angles were, especially in the 90s, the TV shows, is they had the camera angles right here. And so they would show this part of her face, and she's talking to you right here. She's not saying anything, but she is. And it was so powerful, and so and then you would have that one moment where it's just that one tear slides, and you're just, how did she do that? And it's just everything that she was doing, everything that she was saying or not saying, her body language, how free she was. She was like a child but a woman at the same time. And Marissa Tomei, Christopher Walken, who just cracks me up every time. Sally Field, of course, and Carey Mulligan. She's really got me. She's ridiculously talented.
Right, she
yeah.
is.
I'm mostly I'm really big into actresses more than I am actors, because it's I feel that this field is a lot harder on women, I mean, I'm a woman. I guess that's why. If I were a man, maybe I would say something different. But I feel that this business is a lot harder on women, on our body image, and I think these women that I picked out, Carey Mulligan and Gillian Anderson, they're not the tall, leggy, tiny, little skinny girls. They're like real women. Yeah. And that's reality.
Sure. In your career, who supports you the most?
Danielle, definitely. She's one of the most supportive people I've ever had in my life. My boyfriend's been pretty amazing. Oh my God, my mother has been there like constantly. Like, okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Have you got your headshots yet? Did you do this yet? Did you go to the gym? Come on, go, 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 go. She went to every one of my shows. She's been there 100%. My mother is amazing.
That's awesome. Let's see. How did you get started in Brooklyn is in Love?
That, somehow, I don't quite remember how I found out about it, but I know I had a meeting scheduled with someone named Danielle Earle, and it was actually for a different project, and I went and met her for coffee, and we had this really long, interesting talk, and she cast me in the Brooklyn is in Love, and I just fell in love with the series, just fell hard for it. And we just kept going and going, and then Danielle and I became very, very close. She's one of my best friends now. And I honestly, everything is just like this one big happy blur, because it's just, I haven't been looking back. I've just been running and running and running, and it's like the happiest jog of my life, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Spell it. Who is he? What's his name?
I don't know.
You don't know. You slept with the guy and you don't know his name?
Yep.
I don't get you. Oh, please, take my food.
Oh, thank you.
I don't get you.
What? It's the 21st century. I don't need a man in my life to love me and make me feel normal. I'm happy the way I am. I'm in control. Love is my playground, and I choose to play with love in one-night stands. Even if it's only for one night, and then move on to the next. It's exciting not to feel bonded. You should try it for once.
Thank you. You're my hero.
What's wrong? You barely touched your food.
It's just, it's times like these that I think about Jeremy. Yeah. Yeah, I do. The guy at work asked me out.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I blew him off. I can't be touched by another man, after what happened. I can't.
Diane.
I can't really.
It's okay to stop. It's okay to have feelings and want to move on. It's okay to go out and meet people. You deserve it.
We were supposed to grow old together. All that lovey-dovey stuff, that was real for me.
Diane, Jeremy is gone. He's gone. Nothing you can do, nothing I can do can bring him back.
You'll be alright.
So now Brooklyn Love is going into season 2.
Yes.
So there's new characters.
There's new characters, new actors. We have Katya Gertz, who I'm crazy about. Like, she and I feel have great chemistry. I love sitting down and working with her because she's just, she's right there. She's a very experienced, wonderful actress. And she plays Nikki, who happens to be my best friend. And I do feel like she is my best friend while we're on screen. And we're not forcing anything. We're just there for each other. And that's, she's a great acting partner as well as a great friend. There's Crawford Collins, who we cast as Pam, Nikki's estranged sister. Also ridiculously talented. I think she was on 30 Rock, right? Yeah, she was on 30 Rock a couple of weeks ago, I know. We have Ebenezer Nisawa, who plays Isaac. And we're not going to talk about Isaac. You have to find out about Isaac.
Oh, okay. I'll be watching.
Yes. We have a bunch more. We have a bunch new characters, new actors. We have all of Benny's family to introduce, who we sat in the audition room and we're just blown away by these people, and we're just, I want to work with that person, I want to work with that person, I want to work with that person. And it's so exciting, feeling all this talent coming in and all these people that you desperately need to work with because they're so good. And you just feel like it's going to benefit you as an artist, as a human being, if they come into your life. So, yeah.
Right, well, it was good talking to you.
Good talking to you. How's my hair?
Just gotta fix it right here really quick, and then we'll be done.
Okay, there we
go.
Okay. Good.